We thank you for being considered. We thank you for the privilege of this gathering. Thank you for recognizing servants of yours, this acceptance of this discussion and family leadership. Bless our family, Lord Jesus. Amen. We may take our seats. Thank you. Our special guest, the SDP presidential candidate and your network, would like to just introduce the issue of plan. We have current President, His Eminence, Most Reverend Daniel Oko, an Archbishop, who is His Eminence is leading the entire team of CAN. But we also have the General Secretary of CAN, Barrister Joseph Daramolo, who is ably supporting the CAN. We also have the CAN legal advisor, Barrister Comfort Chiu. And we also have the Catholic Secretariat representative, Reverend Father Joseph Nwame. Is that correct? We also have a director in CAN who is also the PFN, CPFN General Secretary, Bishop Mike Apami. We also have the chairman of the CAN Strategy Committee who led us in opening prayer, Reverend Dr. William Okoye. We also have some able clergymen who are here from the various states. Because of time, I won't begin to pick them out one by one. But I would just like all the CAN leaders from the states who travel far and wide come here, bishops, reverends, please, could you just stand so that, and the different zones, and the zones, could you please just stand so that the special guest candidate can see you. Just stand. Thank you very much. And my own name is Gideon Paramala. I'm a Reverend Doctor, and I serve in the CAN Political and Strategy Committee. We would like you now to give us who is going to present and introduce you, and it's my former minister from my state where I'm domiciled, Comrade, he prefers to be called, Dalom. We would like you to just step out a little bit here and then present them to us. With profound humility, respect for my spiritual parents, I bring special greetings from the Social Democratic Party. The SDP is the second oldest political party after PRP, having been established in 1989. The SDP has been elected by Nigerians, and they enjoy overwhelming mandate of the people of this country, right from councillorship to the presidency. Before that political transition became still back, and the party was robbed of the opportunity to fulfill that noble intention of presiding over the transition to say bye-bye to poverty. The chairman, I think, maybe because we lost that battle, and poverty and injustice reorganized and came back in full force and took over the political landscape. This is the party before you this evening, the party that won the popular mandate of 1993, that it has been annulled, the first bond of injustice in Nigeria that has not been addressed. Since the dismantling of that structure, taking over our secretariat, our money, and our vehicle, the federal government of Nigeria had only succeeded in pacifying the families of the acclaimed winner, but the party had remained victim to them. Permit me, because I'm not in the proper place, to introduce the people, but we have the chief spokesperson of the campaign come over and introduce the leaders one after the other. Lastly, with the kind permission of leaders, let me yield the permission to you. Okay. And I think I will advise that to save time, I only introducing very few of us. Our spiritual leaders, respected ladies and gentlemen. On this team we have the Social Democratic Party. We have our presidential candidate, Prince Adewole, Adebayo. Sitting next to him on his left is the vice presidential candidate, Engineer Yusuf. Next, on the left of Engineer Yusuf, we have Senator Ugochukwu. On the right of Mr. The vice president, the presidential candidate, we have Right Honorable former Minister Dadong has introduced himself. We know him very well. Next, we have Alhaji Mustafa, gubernatorial candidate for Nasarawa State. Next, we have Hajia Right Honorable Mulika Kende, our senatorial candidate in Oyo State. We have Barrister Adewole, sorry. He is our legal advisor. National legal advisor. Right behind him, just in that order, we have Alhaji Abdullahi, the vice chairman, North Central. Next, we have Barrister Abuja, who is the national organizing secretary. Next, we have our leader, that is the leader of the youth, which I'm one of them. Honorable Ogona Okechukwu. Next, okay. Next, we have our treasurer, national treasurer, here with us, Hajia Maki Batu. Yes, we have
Yes, we get our next, we have our editor, who is the PhD presidential candidate, Chief Wedwin. We have IGA from Adewole, who is also a PhD presidential candidate. Our National Welfare Secretary, who is here with us today. Thank you.
Well, before I yield the mic to the presidential candidate, I just want to thank our leaders. I want to thank our leaders for this novel opportunity for engagement. And I think this is about the first thing in my history as a Christian that I'm seeing Christian leaders developing interest in the issue of leadership, thereby trying to free me from this political slavery. When I was growing up as a young child, they said, "Oh, do not love the world or anything that is in the world, for the world and everything in it shall pass away." So I was so scared of politics. Nigeria is sick. This is just a message. The country is sick. Okay. So having done this, can I retire? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Comrade. Thank you, Comrade. So we will proceed, and we're going to have welcome remarks from our President, His Eminence, Most Reverend Daniel Oko, to give us his welcome remarks.
Eminent leaders here present, the national officers of Christian Association of Nigeria, state and zonal chairmen, chairpersons of Christian Association of Nigeria, the presidential candidate of Social Democratic Party, SDP, Prince Adewole, Adebayo, the vice presidential candidate of SDP, the various political candidates from SDP, and in fact, the rest of the members of this delegation from SDP, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me heartily welcome the presidential candidates of SDP, members of its delegation to this interactive dialogue with the leadership of the Nigerian Christian community under the auspices of the Christian Association of Nigeria. We appreciate your efforts to honor our invitation despite your very busy schedule. First, let me state clearly that the idea of this interaction is to come together to review our understanding of the Nigerian crisis of development and governance, and collectively find a lasting solution. As an association of Christian citizens, we believe in this country and continue to pray for its unity, peace, and prosperity. We have spent time to review the problems that hinder peace and progress in the country, and hereby making suggestions on how best to improve them. We have consulted with Nigerians of diverse religious, ethnic, and social identities on the problems of the country. The solutions to them have been articulated in the strategic document we call the Charter for a New Nigeria, which is this one. I believe that copies have been distributed to the delegation of SDP. Now, the Charter for New Nigeria begins with the diagnosis of Nigeria's problem and locates it primarily in an incoherent constitutional and institutional framework that defines governance, social, and economic interactions in Nigeria. This incoherence is the main reason that the country today is almost submerged in the chaos of insecurity, instability, and economic stagnation. The document considers this incoherence in political, social, and economic dimensions. The document makes genuine recommendations for resolving Nigeria's current crisis that borders on justice and fairness, equality of all ethnic and religious groups, equal access to basic economic and social rights, political freedom, and an egalitarian just social order. The overriding concept of this transformation is democratic citizenship, which should be the focus of the governance at all levels in Nigerian in promoting the socio-economic well-being of every Nigerian citizen, irrespective of religion, ethnicity, or social faith. In this interaction, so, we present the high points of this strategic movement and listen to your response to the issues they raise. This is a conversation by a concerned religious community that desires the best for this country. Our interest is that all candidates clearly understand the concerns of Nigerian Christians and propose policies and programs to address those concerns. We believe that with this kind of respectful and sincere conversation, we will find lasting solutions to these crises. Once again, let me welcome you all to this dialogue and express the warm reception in the leadership of the Christian Institution of Nigeria.
properly control of elections. And it's a process that ensures all votes are counted fairly and freely. Such a system must be free of violence and religious violence. An economic system that develops rural communities and eliminates mass poverty will prioritize the investment in health, education, and well-being of citizens, reducing the cost of government. We believe that these are the minimum constitutional factors that a future Nigeria will be taken from the past. We believe that until we undertake these fundamental changes, which many people term restructuring, Nigeria will recover from the danger of moving states. The first statement of the managerial rules beyond the Constitution to rescue
I don't know why his network is
towards state favor is urgent managerial mismatch.
Is it?
Leadership failure has been under the constitutional dysfunction and rules. Fixing constitution review of the process
religion. Because the military government granted two things: national prayer, national pledge, national anthem. And looking at this, you advise that you are beginning to create something that allows the citizen to pledge loyalty to the government, to the country, instead of to God. And the leaders of the church were called to see if they had any objection. But the next brother of faith was fine. The church said, "You have no problem with getting Nigerians to involve the church to pledge to loyal to Nigeria. But let this happen after you allow them to see their commitments." So we get two things for that meeting of the 7th of August 1976. We get an opportunity, pathway, for having better citizens who will be loyal to the country, who will understand what the country is about, and become civically responsible. We also get recognition that Nigeria is a country of God, and that before you make that admission to the country, you allow people to worship their creator, pray. Those two things remain what we should be guided by. Follow it, every right thing we do, please get to see. We will not go where it's like. Secondly, when the leaders decided to form Nigeria, they have four core objectives. The first was to have the unity of the church. That was the end of using your family, Abuja, have the unity of the church. Second was to create a system by which the church will be interactive, so that the allocation which upon the directors, the church will take a position already, instead of sitting down there. And since that time, the church has had unity, common purpose, and closeness. The third element was to create the institution by which service of communion. And I believe that this center where we are today would not have been possible without HAM. And lastly, what's very important to me was that the church gave the duty to HAM to see to the moral and spiritual welfare of the nation. Now, so at any point in time, the church has a duty, and I believe the brothers on the other side, the Muslim leaders, who have that same duty, to take a moral perspective and a spiritual perspective to everything that we do. And there are three reasons for that. The way our history has become for the past 180 years now. You cannot be a leader of Nigeria unless you are most likely been produced by the church or the Islamic faith. Even if you are not practicing, most of your morals will have been shaped by either of them or both of them. Which means, if there's a failure of legal order, or you have a bad product, a bad document, the church is not going to fail. Because a bad bill with a good guy is much better than a good bill with a bad guy. So the human content in our leadership, the moral fiber, the value system is shaped before a person joins the practice. They will have joined the religious organization practice. I did not become a politician. I did not join a political party until I was 21 years old when I joined the SDP of Abuja. And I did not run for any office until I became 2 years old running now. Whether we have private worship in the past, it must be that somehow in this country we do not produce a Christ-like Christian or a Muslim that leads the tenets of the faith. So it's important that the church is now coming at this juncture to try to intervene at a time when their children are already acting out their beliefs. Now, what I see in the presentation by the time is that one, the church is thinking. I know the church is praying, that one I have known that. But the church is thinking. And the thinking of the church is not just individualized, it is not collectivized. And the church is not only having a collective thought process, the church is communicating. So the church is also not just communicating early before we go in there and start to follow what is contract. I know that after our late father, the family, we had the cardinal agreed. But the first conference that I got very useful was Cardinal Okoye. And I used to go to him, and at that time I was the chief of the people, and he was the moral voice of the people of the church. And the ministry recognized that if we're reaching the right of every person, wherever the word is heaven, can speak. Can at that time, well understood, was not a defender of Christianity. Can was a defender and just. Whoever is at the receiving end. And during all that time, that when Khan will speak, it is not only Christians who will be listening. Everybody in Nigeria will say, these people who are instruments of God want to remind us of our duty of our creator and our duty itself. And there are a lot of passions in Nigeria. Every blessing that God has given, whether it's religious diversity, whether it's ethnic diversity, whether it's diversity of language, whether it's diversity of profession, now we have diversity of political parties. Everything that God has given to us to envision, so that everyone is free, whether we strengthen it, has become and will connect against one another. And I pray that the Christian church will not become just another layer that division. That the Christian church will be an umbrella that everyone will go to and expect that justice will be done, justice of God will be done. So I welcome Kant's participation without reservation. And I will make a few further points for us to consider. It is true. I'm a constitutional lawyer. I'm licensed to practice here in America in a number of places. And one of the struggles that America is facing is struggle about the conscience of the citizen. What do you do with the conscience of the citizen? Who shapes the conscience of the citizen? Is it the state or is it the divinity? And the American constitutional order in the First Amendment to the Constitution is that gives the conscience. So there is no law in America, there is no civic injunction that is not subordinated to the belief that the individual citizen has. So the right to worship God is paramount in America. And our constitutional order, imperfect as it may be, is not fashioned in line with that American belief system. And I believe that in many areas in which the freedom of religion, the freedom of conscience is not respected in Nigeria, the Social Democratic Party will eliminate that and ensure that the privacy of human conscience, right to worship the God is paramount. Second, geography plays a role in rights. And you will see from the history of the struggle for American civil rights. The way people were treated in the South, Alabama, Tennessee, all those places in America, was not the way they were treated in Massachusetts, in New York, Pennsylvania. Rights which were respected in New York would take up to 50, 70 years or more before they were respected in the South. That was why your senior colleague, Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., was marching more in the South than that was marching north. And in this country, if we want to promote that truth and justice, we have to recognize that also geography still plays a role in the way we can protect religious rights in Nigeria. Therefore, a good leader in the world that if you are a Christian in a way, you cannot experience everything that is supposed to experience. Because geography also plays a role in Nigeria. If you are a Christian in Oyo State, you may not experience the same thing as a Christian is expressing from Oyo State. Therefore, if we are having this conversation, we need to recognize that it dictates the right of full citizenship, the right to be a Christian in Nigeria and to be a practicing Muslim in Nigeria. It is not just a right attached to the nation, it is a right that is part of the complete citizenship which you must have. And that will indicate that when religious institutions are not being built, churches, mosques, schools, dispensaries, we must recognize that denying CFO, town planning that is going people away so that to marginalize other religious people into the corners of the city and things like that are unconstitutional. I know they have a history. Because if you look at the colonial system, there was a struggle between the civil administration, colonial administration, and missionaries. And this is what we inherited when we come our own government and started discrimination. But it must come from one of the injustices which I personally also find, because I put on my agenda, I want to practice, was that the civilian government came and took over our schools. And the schools got worse by the day. So I believe that sufficient example to cite to show that the interaction between the state and the church requires more respect, more recognition of the fact that infringement of the right of any organization is not fair as adopted. There is also this concept of separation of state and religion, and that worries a lot. Separation of state and religion is a technical device. It's like playing football. You have one team to play on this side, the other team to play on this side, but they're playing on the same field. And you must interact with each other for the football game to go on. And at half time, you must switch sides, so come here and come here. That is why leaders, when they are doing wrong, political leaders, when religious leaders come out to talk, they will say, separate religion from state. But when the state is in trouble, we call religious leaders to come out to speak. When we have failed our credibility, because we are not provided for the people, and they are not listening to us, we go to religious leaders and say, Hallelujah, I want to reach your church members. So I want us to now put the solution side. All these ideas that come as initiative, if you look at the social democratic party in our country, which the latest of which has been in existence in 2018, it's as if the headquarters of SDP is somewhere around Tango. So because we know that we have many people, I was always asking legal advice on whether somebody came from town talking about ourselves. So we believe in this case. But we don't have to struggle, beg, push, believe in them. But we're not the first people to believe in them. There are other people before us who believe in them. Why did they not do these things? There is no concept that we introduce to Nigeria. After 1 week, Nigeria will understand. But the promise we made in Lancaster House, 1959, most of them have not been complied with. When I was growing up, the year I got to move was 2000. Because that year was where water for all, housing for all, and happiness for all, everything for all by 2000. And it was a disappointing year. But when it was the year 2000, I was ready to get when it was 1998. The last 2 years, we didn't have the year 2000. Nothing happened. They will have to 2010. They will have to 2020. We are 2 years ahead of it now. What is the problem? The problem is to go back to leadership. There is nothing you can do. There's nothing I can do. We can amend our constitution. In fact, we can borrow a constitution from the best country in the world. The quality of human being that the society power in this country shows to us that we are like children spread when they choose God. When they choose God, we are mature now. We can rule ourselves. We are not be like our neighbors. So they went and something happened, and they got themselves up. That is where we are now. In the state of Israel, there was only one song. But in Nigeria, we have a lot of songs. So for a while, people have the Christian song, the Christian song, so we do. So we end up arguing about concepts. One of the reasons why I don't attend conferences in Nigeria again was I have taken time, more than 70 times, to study the Lancaster House negotiation. And I even spend more time studying the output of the Constitutional Assembly, 1977. And anyone who wants to write anything about Nigeria, study it. Nothing can be added of people anymore. But there are 5 qualities which a leader must have. And that leader, the church will contribute 90% of the qualities. The person first must love truth. Must be capable of nailing, using the hammer to nail the truth to the wood. I don't know, but I believe that the first thing the church will teach, if our mothers will teach, is how to say the truth. In fact, it is an injunction of our religion, thou shalt know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. In this country, truth is an enemy. And we need to make friendship. Second, the leader must be just. The leader must be just. And when the leader is just, nobody will remember his religion. Because it is so just in his cause. Nobody will remember his opposite. Because you know when you go to this person, you get justice. That is not the case. There's justice everywhere. Even in our party, we are torturing ourselves and struggling with injustices that are our. So that if we want to go and bring justice to Nigeria, we must receive it our party with justice first. And to illustrate this is that even our fathers in the church, when the justice faces the church, the higher lawyers are going to come. It means that even the house of God is still struggling with justice. Otherwise, when the pursuit of justice is not enough, justice shall be done inside the justice. But even the Supreme Court, the greatest ambition of every lawyer is to receive justice of the day. But once Chief Justice is 10 times,
went to court and said he himself, as Chief Justice of Nigeria, has denied justice. And of recent, Supreme Court justices went on strike and said the Chief Justice was denied justice. It shows us that justice is an attribute from God. We can all learn it, but we have it. Our brothers look like family. Our plenty look like suffering. Our solution look like problem. Our blessings look like process. So we must raise leaders who practice justice in every way. The third point, we must have leaders who are committed. Politics, leadership should not be transactional. When a leader is committed, it will be like the kings of the old. When you are anointed as a king and you pour the holy oil on your head, that your head that receives a crown can also receive a sword if you need to defend that opinion. Many kings, many of our ancestors that died just because of things and for the kingdom was attacked, they get defend. So you must defend your country with everything you have, including your life. Because of it. Next is competence. Because the modern world is beyond looking at children and taking chance away. The problems are complex. And the supervision is complex. Because the presidency that I'm saying has 3 offices inside one. You are the father of the nation instead of state. Even if you are 50 years like me, you are father of the nation. You cry with those who are crying. You judge with those who are rejoicing. And if you are crying in the left and rejoicing in the right, go to the left, cry with the first. But it's better to go to the house of good morning than the house of this place. When you want to do justice and fairness, put those who like you, who did you start from there. So if you have that, then the last thing is compassion. Jesus Christ was not sent to the world to run a restaurant. It was compassion that made him to feed 5,000. Now, people in Zion and said, when he looked at them and said, they are happy. Let me nourish them now. So the leaders must have compassion. Therefore, I will say this. I have been trained by the church. I understand the purpose of being redeemed. The humility that one does not deserve that redemption. And at every moment we spend in life is an opportunity to be used for God. And I believe for the day of judgment that being president of government is not going to be a hard life. We will account for every act, and it does not include acts that are protected by the human. There's no unity to account for it. Secondly, that we are all not supposed to rule over them. Rulership is divine. Anybody who has leadership is automatically has some anointing from God. Because the right to rule is spirit comes from God. And if you are even chairman of the water park association, you have that leadership. God has accountability for you. Because otherwise, man will man will speak. The last thing is that this country, the church is the last resort. Participate in our politics. But don't join us in the way we do it. The way we do it is ritual that we have. Teach us a new way to do it. Because it is clear that human system is paid. We notice recently some types of movement. 2 countries have established familial stability. One of them is the United States of America. In their recent elections, they voted for certain kinds of leadership. And there are still certain kinds of crises they have not seen before. But they were able to recover
have got it another time. Our colonial master who taught us how to speak English. In the last few years, especially the last few months, they changed their leadership many times. It shows that our concept in human spirit, it can fail. And ours will try to move on it. But should they have any problem, you are the reservoir. Whatever problem we have should not enter the list. Because when, as I said, the Israelites were under Saul, they went back to God, God said Samuel, they go to the house of Jesus and say, my people are very repentant. I need to be grateful. Go to the house of my servant Jesse and then good. You know the story. In the end, it is God that guided Samuel, not to use secular standards and join and say, let me look for that person other than Saul, other than Saul. Because at that beginning, the idea was there. We were looking at the opportunity. What should we do? But in the end, I'm not saying they ask this. You need to have another song. That you have one that doesn't look like a thing every day. And nobody will speak until you bring that one. So the battle for leadership in Nigeria has its own future dimension. And that is where you pray for us, rather than joining us in our political masses. So that you can guide us and what we speak to you kind of leadership. Now there are 5 programs we will do, and the church will be at peace. One is that, just as we promised 30 years ago, we will address poverty. Because as a person who comes from family of clergymen, I know that when people are hungry, they go to the church. When people want to make a stressful, people go to the church. When people come and say, my daughter is sick, pray for me. They don't want to pray for them, they will tell you where they are going. So we must give you a government that complies with Chapter 2 that uses the resources God has given to Nigeria to bless the people of Nigeria by investing in food security, in housing and habitat, in education, in healthcare, in employment and infrastructure. However, you need to apply is you want to come to take the company of everyone. If it doesn't spend, if you put money on this thing, it's not having work. Because these are the needs. And Nigeria is one country that cannot pay down, that the resources we are using come from God. Other countries can say we are hardworking, we are working 20 hours a day. In our own country, God prepared this place for us and put all the resources on the ground. So no leader can say I discover one. I found mirrors. I did agriculture. So God must have put these things here because we want Nigeria to be a case for. The second thing I want to do is issue of security. I have 2 dimensions. There is the issue of security, simple sense. And security is what makes a Christian student to school in the university, anywhere in Nigeria, and does not expect his students. It is that sort of security. It is security for a person who has a job and knows that if I want to live by the tenet of my religion, I don't take bribe, I don't forge papers, I don't do any events, I can still keep my family in decency. It is security. Because it is very hard to do a Muslim in Nigeria. It's very hard to do a Muslim. Because if your livelihood is at stake, your salary will not be paid. You are a teacher for 7 months, no salary is paid. Then you must keep the pay. So the temptation not come from the government side, no from power. Another thing is the ability to live and reside anywhere in Nigeria without all value. Which goes to the second part of it, which is public safety. Public safety is that law enforcement will be so professional and independent that nobody needs to interact with politicians that will obtain law, order, and justice. And lastly, we will unite this country. We will do justice to everyone. And we will ensure that when all these ideas are to be conversed, whether in National Assembly or other forum, we will endorse this, support it, and ensure that when the bill is brought before us, we will sign it without delay. Because this country is crying for the people. The stress is stressing the country, and the citizens themselves are stressing the country. And every institution is now in jeopardy. Every institution is in jeopardy. Whether it's a governmental institution, religious institution, judicial institution, any institution, educational institution is in jeopardy. And the government has the best tool. And we will start to repair the house of God called Nigeria for the world. Thank you very much.
Mr. Thomas, you spoke from your heart and we are running time for this moment. And our president has a major appointment that's international in nature. But we still think that it's important to take one or two questions at a max. And then after that, we quickly close. So does anybody have a particular question? Yeah, that's all. If there's none. Anybody have a question to ask? You really have a question? He has spoken from his heart. It's so clear. Thank you. So again, let's put our hands together. You've spoken well. That's very good. But that's what puts me in the church. Okay, so with this now, I would like to, I think, before we have the closing statement from the current president, let me just ask, do you have one person that you're really short on your things, just both of them on your behalf? Okay, no, very, just both of them. Okay. Yeah. Okay, just say that.
Holograms and now
Who has given all the children the biggest. Before I proceed, I need to recognize our person in equal person and position and the position of the means you will be consistently and vice position and the non professional and use every position. Before I go to this, I want to the general campaign who has also this edition of nursing. Before I speak much to them, I shall not be given to the point. We have to happen as sincerely appreciate this very good gesture for the church
for giving us this opportunity to interact with them today. I'm sure that our leaders in mind that the presidential candidate was able to pass to you that's a social democratic parties manifesto and what we want to do by the grace of God to have to come into the elections. In addition to the both of things, let us also assure you that everywhere you are going to be is a pledge, is an oath to the church of Nigerians, and that we tend to stand up and we tend to learn. Then you also want to do the good message of the National Assembly which is very much in support of what is happening today, but unavoidably asking for some reason to go to. We thank you very much for this time listening, and we assure you that you will see so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's kind of moving as we not start on this speech campaign. So at this point, I would like to proceed and invite President to the process. Invite His Eminence the President of Khan, not the President of Nigeria. Yes.
Thank you. The presidential candidate of SDP, our dear brother, as always, you have spoken very clearly. That we thank you for standing with us in the Christian Association of Nigeria as we look into the future of our nation. We are happy that we agree totally with the position of CAN, those 11 issues that we have presented for you. We thank you for the very sincere compliment that you give to CAN in the course of your response. That CAN is not only praying, but CAN is thinking. We took it and we see it as a testimony of where we are now. And that again comes from a better and clearer understanding of the word of God. That Christians should get involved. I mean, the Bible tells us very clearly, speaking from the point of view of the church, that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. So God gets involved. Why won't his servants get involved in politics? And we have a better understanding now that Christians should not leave politics in the hands of people who should not ordinarily have any business to be there. We believe that leadership should be the one of righteousness, and therefore we encourage leaders to take righteousness into governance. And we also heard it very clearly when you were saying that yes, we should get involved in politics, but not play the way you do. But I tell you that the reason why, part of the reason why we're doing this is to ensure that righteousness is taken into governance. And which, of course, will manifest in those points that you mentioned: truth, justice, commitment, competence, compassion. And these are the things that make a good leadership, whether it is in the church or in the secular world. And we just want to tell you this, and to tell the whole Nigerians that CAN is doing this not because we want to endorse any political party. CAN remains non-partisan, and we are not about endorsing any political party. We're only giving opportunity for Nigerians to take informed decisions. When they hear you, when they hear other presidential candidates, they will be able to discern and know who is actually telling the truth. Because sometimes when you sit down with people and look at their faces, no matter what they say, you know whether they are committed to it, whether they are telling the truth or not. That is why we invited 18 of you to come. So that as we are talking, we'll be looking at your faces to know whether we have the Spirit of God in us, to know whether you are telling us the truth or not. And that is so, take it to a wider scale. You are not talking to only the people of this room, you are talking to the whole world, actually. And the same with the other presidential candidates that have visited us. But one thing is very clear, that as you, the candidates, spoke, Nigerians have heard you. You will make up their minds, and their decision will be made on the day of the election. We are not going to endorse any political party. And we also want to let you know that Christian Association of Nigeria has taken a stand on a number of political issues in this country. Not because of the church alone, but for the welfare and the well-being of the entire Nigerians and the future of our country. And we are not about to change those positions we have taken. Because it took us a long time to arrive at those positions and decisions. And if for any reason we have to change any position, we are not going to do that in the bedroom. We will not do that in the kitchen. We will do that in the public and let Nigerians know. Whatever you see, it is important to verify. Whatever you hear, it is important to verify. And when people call us, are you changing your position? We'll say, no, we are not changing our position yet. If we want to change our position, we'll let Nigerians know we are changing our position. At the same time, the church is not in enmity with any political party or any organization, because the church is founded on love, the love of Christ. And we are moved by Christ's love to do whatever we're doing, including this exercise. And so we are not hating anyone, but we are saying that our position and our understanding of the entire process, as we have presented, will help us understand ourselves better, live together peacefully, and enjoy the commonwealth that God has given to us as Nigerians, and be able to make our humble contribution to the growth and development of not only the African continent, but relationship with other nations. So it is important for us, because our people are involved, because God loves Nigeria, and God has not withdrawn his love from Nigeria. So driven by that compassion that you mentioned, the church is giving leadership to this process. I will thank you for listening. Thank you very much for coming, and we pray that as you go around Nigeria, with your political campaigns, we pray that the Lord will grant you safety and security. And if you get into the villa in May 2023, this conversation will continue. We shall come there to remind you about today and the commitment you have made. Yes. So this conversation will continue even after elections, because we are Nigerians, we are still around. And as Christians believe, if Christ tarries, such conversations will continue. God bless you.
Let's put our hands together for His Eminence, our President of CAN. We are going to take the closing prayer, and those closing words from the President are fitting and very helpful. Khan is doing this for the good of all Nigeria. Let the message from the press, social media, anywhere, ring out. Khan is doing this for the good of all Nigerians. Or if you like, Khan is doing this for the common good of the nation. Thank you so much. And so after this closing prayer, Bishop Timothy Hyde will lead us in closing prayer, and then there'll be a picture between the candidate and the PAN president and leadership, and then after that, some of your entourage will join, and then we just close. But thanks to everybody who has come and made the sacrifice. May God bless Nigeria. May we have a politicking that will be peaceful and people will not have to die because of the 2023 election. Let's pray. Now you can just stand up because you've been sitting for so long. In Jesus' name. Heavenly Father, we thank you and bless you for what you have done for us today. We thank you for the fruitful meeting we have had with 3 presidential candidates. When we pray and ask that, Lord, you will perfect everything we have said here. I pray that your perfectly will prepare over our ways in the name of Jesus. I pray for safety and I pray for peace. I pray that Lord God Almighty, at the end of it all, whatsoever the enemy has planned, Lord God, render it useless. In the name of Jesus. You know, you have finished this work already. You have stamped and sealed the child of the soul you want to rule this country. Therefore, Lord God, all we are doing is to line up with your will. And I pray you will not fail in the name of Jesus. We thank you because you have had us. Let your name be highly exalted forever. Thank you for our fathers. Chairman is Esco. I pray you bless them. Each and every one of us today, as we are going back, we restore and we generate our strength in the name of Jesus. We thank you because you have had us. To you be the glory forever. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And together we share the grace of fellowship. May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us now and forever. Amen. Please, President. Please, be for the army.
Can we please move backwards? Please, you understand us. Can we just
No, they hear back. Shout.
Can we move back? We're too close to them.
Just back. George, just back.
Can we move back so that I can get from the place? See, please, sir. Please.
This hurts, please now.
Please, can we move back? People who get them, we are start close to them.
There is no way even if
Okay, so I hope we can round up with the forces.
Yes.
Thank you.
Brother.